to The Slant. Hope you dig this talk on the Smashing Machines marketing missteps. Check out our movie review that we have as well by Anthony A. Bettis. Enjoy the videos. Yeah, man. Box office report. So it's great to see Demon Slayer still doing well. We got obviously Smash Machine is not, which I'm kind of bummed out about, dude. You know, what are your takes on that?
Yeah, I think he should have kind of pushed it a little bit differently than he did. I think he should have started coming out maybe a little bit earlier to tell people kind of that this is not the Rock movie, right? And he should be very much a Dwayne Johnson type of movie, because then it would be like, who's that? Let it breathe, or have other people come out and push it. He's very polarizing as a performer for a lot of people. So I think the marketing needed to be a little bit more mellow, So
yeah, and maybe it not do the big release weekend, but let it kind of just, like small, limited release, and then let it grow a little bit.
Right. I mean, then you wouldn't have like, right?
Because he took a pay cut to be in this, and he gave money, and that money went to Emily Blunt. I mean, by all, the normal checks, it's like this thing should be doing much better than what it is doing. I'm gonna see it finally, but I definitely could see even during this time, like, okay, we're just gonna do it in 1,000 theaters for 2 weeks, then get the social media buzz going, because we just lead up to it, and let people know this is not a Rocky movie. this is not a this is a very at times dour drama.
Yeah, I think I would have done the release. You do it in New York, San Francisco, Chicago. You have like those small markets. Definitely not in thousands of screens like they have it now.
No,
like just the art house things, and then maybe see if people finally get to check it out and talk about it.
I also found it weird that Michael Bisping, MMA fighters Michael Bisping and Gina Carano, they haven't seen it yet, but they're posting about it saying, "I'm seeing it this weekend." I'm like, why haven't you? Why didn't someone did not do their job?
No.
Those people should have been the first people at advanced screening. We're setting up an MMA screening. Like, we're going to bring in every MMA champion right now. Former and current champs to see this movie. And listen, if you love it, great. Please tweet about it, talk about it. But that should have been done a month ago, dog.
Yeah, I mean, and we have like 2 major UFC like events happen. Even in between them, like, saying the release of this movie and the release of it, you could have had like The Rock going there, have saying something at the event, showing a little bit of the movie, and like you said, just get theaters full of MMA fighters and dojos. I mean, that's how they should have done. They should have this should have been in dojos, all over the place. You should have been at gyms. It should be like slow boil of promotion.
Well, hear me out. I don't think they should have the Rock should have gone to any UFC fights like live. Here's why. The performer will take over. Right? I would let other people speak for it. I'm telling you, a tweet from Gina Carano will go if she, let's say she loved it. A tweet from her will do so much more than The Rock showing up at a UFC fight. I'm just saying, man. Maybe show up after, but leading up to the movie, get Gina, get Conor McGregor, Michael Bisping, BJ Penn, GSP, Christy Martin, Ronda Rousey. Get Ronda Rousey. Do you see where I'm coming from?
No, I agree.
And let it grow organically. And I love the idea of the dojos, though. And I told you they should have done that with Blue Beetle, with Miguel, with Sholo.
Yeah, I mean, with Blue Beetle, they they kind of went the big route on it, where it was kind of like a small kind of release.
Mm-hmm.
So you have this thing where people have to realize what kind of movie they have. Do they have something that's a blockbuster, or
Mm-hmm.
do they have something that's homegrown? And the problem is they try to make homegrown movies into blockbusters by doing the same budget type of push, and
Yeah.
that doesn't necessarily help the movie, because you just spend all your money on things that you could have really targeted small audiences and really have them do the work for you.
Yeah. Yeah. And talking about Smash Machine and the movies recently, these movies are like, we talked about budgets the other day, bloated budgets on really kind of like selective dramas that are good, probably, but they're being released as if they're like, Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
That's and soon as someone gets the word of mouth, they're not going to go.
No.
They're not going to go. But if you do the slow rollout, be smart about it. There's some movies that have been smart about it, and then they end up becoming a sleeper hit. But you don't need to be a sleeper hit for a Smash Machine. You just need to be a hit, and it's been a terrible bomb.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we got? I got some Randy Couture, the Randy the Body Couture could have promoted as well, but that was from his generation. But I'm talking about fighters right now that have a huge active social media. I don't know if Nina Drama. Do you know who Nina Drama is?
No.
She is a UFC's social media loca, and she does all the interviews. She does kind of fun video stuff with fighters. Here, let me bring her up. Bring her up.
Yeah, I mean, just
So she's huge. I'm saying she's huge on social media. I don't see anything on the movie. That's a huge mistake.
Yeah, I mean, it could be something where Dana
Maybe they don't
White or
want to.
something. Yeah, they don't want to associate with them, especially since I think people are talking to The Rock about being more political now and stuff. So there could be that.
But they're all these fighters are political, left and right.
Right,
That's
but
what
I'm just saying that
Dana
maybe
White
they don't
lets
want
them.
to.
Oh, the A24, the studio.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So this is her. Well, I think that's another big mistake because that's the crowd you want to get. It's like pleasing the Star Wars fans. Please them first, and then
Yeah, expand from there.
Exactly. Interviewed Davina, and it's recent, a couple weeks old, that he did with Joe Rogan. You have to check it out. Incredible interview, Mark Kerr, and 7 years sober.
And did he mention the movie?
Oh, he talked about the movie a lot. He talked about DJ's performance. And so did Joe. Joe loved the performance. Joe loved the movie. He kept going back and forth with it. Did you know that they did that interview?
No.
Correct. Another fail. Another A24 fail. I'm thinking A24 just were like, they just got real bad advice. They really mismarketed this film. Because I would have taken that Joe Rogan interview and clip it. But
yeah, it's free advertising.
Free advertising.